Okay, hey guys, me again. Just Joya. I got lots of change. Got a kid, got a couple extra pounds, moved, new job, if you will. Lots of change. I've never really cared to be someone like big on the internet. I made my very first video 8 years ago, which blows my flipping mind, and have been on and off posting things because I love creating things, and me being the center of that creativity has never been a want for me. But what better way to have fun and be creative than let yourself be your own subject, because not everyone has the luxury of having a creative job, if that makes sense. So anyways, I'm saying all this to say I have a channel, and I never had the want to be big on the internet. It didn't used to be a thing to be big on the internet 8 years ago, but I don't really plan on still trying to be big on the internet. I just have the not world's biggest, but for me in my life, a extremely big change that is kind of like a culture shock to me in a lot of ways. I was watching some of my old videos and it really kind of made me a little bit sad because I missed that, but it also made me so happy to see back in time all the things that I've gone through and just the fun that I've had and the way that I've evolved as a person and a wife and etc, etc. So I'm thinking about coming back. So, and strictly for that main purpose of what I just said, is kind of having a vlog type vibe where I can look back on the things that I've accomplished and not accomplished, and the things that I've gone through and overcome and experienced, and the family that I'm growing. So I felt like it might be kind of weird if I looked back another 8 years from now and there's just this huge 2-year gap, because I think the last video I posted was 2 years ago, and I'm like, what was I doing in that part of my life? You know, kind of oh yeah, that's what this video is going to be for me, is an oh yeah. I don't really expect to have a lot of people watch this. It's more of just a diary for me and my son that I now have. I now have a child. I now have a kid. Yeah, he's 17 months old today. So how fun to see how his parents were before he was born, and then him being born. I don't know if I'm going to show him a whole lot just because of the internet being so big and wild. We'll cross that bridge when it comes. But that's what this video is going to be for the third time, me saying that. I'm going to get back in the groove of talking to myself. I think my last video was a let's talk, or no, it might have been Boston. Boston. Oh, Boston's my last video, yeah. So since then, we kind of went through a little journey of a small journey of infertility, and then by the grace of God got pregnant with my son. And then we had a lot of problems once he was born, just him being sick a lot. Nothing crazy diseases or anything, but just common colds. You know, he did have RSV. He did have RSV at one point. Just sick constantly from the time we put him in childcare. It just was really, really, really hard the first year of his life because he was so sick, and I had a great job that I loved, but to an extent they can only be so understanding about how much time I was taking off. So saying all of that, the first year of him being with us was really hard. We ended up deciding for my husband Jacob to transfer to a different branch, which is in Lake Charles, which is where I'm at now. He is originally from the Lake Charles area. He's in a very small one stoplight town that he is from. So we made the decision for me to quit my job, move 100 miles this way, and we actually live with my mother-in-law right now while we are transitioning. I don't know how long we're gonna be here. It was kind of just supposed to be a transitioning period for us, but now that we're here, it's just so nice, and we're thinking about paying off some debt and things of that nature. But my mother-in-law, who is so wonderful, so great, super blessed to have them in our lives, super blessed to have her take us in. she has a lot of property. We're in the country, so that's another thing why I say like it's kind of a culture shock, is we're in the country. Like I basically have lived in the Baton Rouge area all my life, so the nearest Target is like 23 minutes away, okay? It's a culture shock for me. So I mean, it's totally first world problems, but yeah, it kind of surprised me. So I'm excited to start making some stuff again, because like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom now. There's just some things I kind of want to have for myself. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with having some hobbies. So, another thing is, started working out. I was really in a big funk. I think for like the first month, I pretty much just like roamed around aimlessly. Just going to bed at like midnight, 1 o'clock, sleeping till 9, 10. So I started working out. My sister-in-law is like a super like gym buff thing. She got me into the gym, and I've been doing classes. I think I just did like my 4th or 5th class yesterday. I'm also hoping this will be fun to see me like lose some weight and get healthy. I'm in my healthy girl era. I plan on doing some gardening. I'm also in my homesteading era. So we'll see how long that lasts for. But so far, I'm pretty into it. That's the goal. Yeah. Then, I cherish the videos I have now. They seriously make me so happy. I was kind of crying for a little bit watching some of them back. But I know for sure in the future, if there's any videos of what's going on in my life now, I'll definitely probably cry, because it's just so sweet and so precious to me. I want to cherish every moment that I have right now in the season that I'm in. And even though it's not ideal and it's not like probably the way I would have picked it, God's ordained every step and made a way for every movement through this transition we've made. And I just feel really blessed and really grateful. That's another thing, we left our home church behind, so we have been on the hunt of trying to find a new home church. It's not easy. Oh my gosh, it's not easy. If you have a home church that you love, and just don't take it for granted, because it is not easy to go, like, I hate to say like church shopping, but you really should, if you are in a transition like this where you're trying to find a new home church, go to more than one church, because you know, you just want to make sure that they are theologically, doctrinally sound, and that they're on the same page as you and your beliefs, and you know that they're going to be a church that grows with you and learns and is going to edify you and sharpen you as a mother, wife, son, husband, father. Like, you know, that's what everyone should have. And don't settle for less than that. You know, don't settle for fun lights, and don't settle for a small church just because that's a stereotype of they must be more Holy Spirit filled because they don't have fog machines. Like, you know, just find, that's us. We're trying to find the balance of in between those two kinds of church that are really big right now in this day and age. So that's it. Say just bye and stay tuned for more, and hopefully there is more. That's how I like to do. Leave you on a cliffhanger, keep you wanting more. So yeah, okay, bye.